Hello! There's a new update from your favorite GSM operator, AfriCell.
For all of you that have struggled to buy cash power beyond $7,000, AfriCell has done it again. The limit to buy cash power is now up to $30,000. Oh yes, $30,000.
Buy all the cash power you want from your AfriMoney account by dialing *777#.
Where AfriCell goes, nobody dares to follow.
It's an amazing offer. AfriCell mobile money just got way better. The threshold for cash in and cash out on your AfriMoney has been increased.
Where it used to be 10,000 per transaction, now it has been increased to 30,000. Meaning, your AfriMoney account, you can now withdraw and deposit up to $30,000 at once.
Cashing in and out just got 3 times easier. For more info, call 777.
Where AfriCell goes, nobody dares to follow.
Islamic microfinance is becoming an increasingly popular mechanism for poverty alleviation, especially for developing countries around the world. This microfinance service adheres to the principles of Islam as a form of social responsibility. Yona Islamic Microfinance is the Islamic microfinance of choice in the Gambia, trustworthy and reliable. At Yona Islamic Microfinance, we provide savings products, current accounts, financing products in conformity with Islam. In addition, Yona Islamic Microfinance also offers local and international remittances, takaful fund, management of zakat, management of awqaf, trading and investment, and building of strategic partnerships to bring financial services to the doorstep of the poor with donor projects, madrasas, youth organizations, women groups, and farmer organizations. Make a choice with Yona Islamic Microfinance today. For more information on Yona Islamic Microfinance, call 377-2151 or 9832-151 or visit Yona head office at Tipa Garage, Bakote, or visit any Yona branch located countrywide near you.
Diwli lanni maro lanni
fop lanni
awa jodi mi anda honno gerde ten e ngaldo sabu e ngaldo Ibrahima jonnal taw joni mi anda se yahay kapitiki nyawloden ha humpondire makko est ce qu'on non e warude
waden no
ane ko Ibrahima ma ko to woni
mo Amerique
ko Amerique a woni kede humpitaki fi be musibe men baluwo be andanda kala ko wawda wonde aduna si arrivi e juude mabbe a jonnay do dépassement Gambia har no weebi ayata kadi taw ko mbudi din no jawi walla no jippi be halantama ko kala ko falda ko reise sengo nyamete ili neppa maro basal pomme de terre kala ko rewi don a hendo to har no weebi kadi wona dum don tu be abbe jonnira mobile phone siko dum kadi laptop kala ko wayrode di ay kasbawa be wawma jonnude kadi sa fala umpitade ko weebi etti Google account ma joni data ton wada download app mabbe on ayay kala ko humpi may mabbe ton be weebi yama
ka wonda woy aduna on
kala ko wawda
a jonnana e wondo ka leydi men Gambia do dépense
harano weebi yama si dun no fono nebi immo den joni mi do tama ka place mabbe jan
waden joni
iya heba ko fala
waden kisam.
For the first time in the history of the Gambia, Gambia Printing Publishing Corporation proudly introduces the Biliomatic exercise book printing machine. The machine has the capacity to print more than 20,000 books per hour. Yes, 20,000 books per hour. It also prints magazines, newspapers, calendars, flyers, normal books, and all kinds of printed documents plus items at affordable prices. With the Biliomatic printing machine, GPPC can now render high quality and non-size restricted printing service supply across the sub-region. Rush now and partner with GPPC for all your public and private printing service needs. Print with us today and you'd be offered highly professional, reliable and efficient service delivery by our team of experts. The Gambia Printing and Publishing Corporation is here to meet all demands and is reliable at all times. For more info, contact us on 437-4493 or 437-4402. GPPC is Gambian and it's yours.
Assalamu alaikum baringol ngali konton kale bismillah mo be Kerr Fatou jibe kanyen temben ala Politic Kaacha mutanale ne programme mi alon ko kanale talata wa talata ne nyum wato sida sa nyinem programme floti kabring salo botala be molbe konton na salo la ngalon mbota banna salo la andung mo jamal bijele mi alon ko nyen temben na be salo kono le hanisain bari modol bijele mi alon ko kam dal ko resumta do ko lale do ko murtale sang oto mba fala mobe ko almam mabe la jartala anin harje frimba anin jata kende ya anin kayra jama be duwala mobe Politic Kaacha fansol ba fole al bismillah ko teke talata o talata ka politicianol nati jande mi alon ko ni Kaacha politiko ko la bi fara murtanan wala nga official tentuke je bake kanyum programme fasa ka sembentu yandi anin malangol be tentu mi alon ko natandi be official line on le use ka number 7 ni number 2 anin mil bebe Gambia banko kan jam mi alon ko ka official le use ngal be tentu kal je bake official number 1 ti Gambia banko kan jang al kana nyina fanan ka Kerr Fatou support ningo support wala nyindi ko album mako le fanan na programme wolu be milki kan pour sitano nyaato nyame anon fanan ka programme dol nati ale mi alon ko be kala programme nyonta ngol leti of course Kerr Fatou right now we remain the best platform in the Gambia wo manke kuti mi alon ko nyososo ketala woto pour ka wo maintain pour aller support style bijele comment sol bala jedron nal ben jibe kan comment sol bala style bijele lolol alsa sennole pour ka Kerr Fatou support o benna do ko la fala bakele tol fanan be do ko minke kan pour al sifen jamal sotono Kerr Fatou bulu mi alon ko abe kala programme nyontangol le de bari fen jamal be tabika mi alon ko kana bari njigitale ko abe sera kanne abe futalal male andum programme jama balle kana woto alimma ko don al kan install sen Kerr Fatou e ibajelale ko ni be ni star sen kan rong album fana mako la comment box o bala be lolo jelaje lolo mulunga nyen rong ala sen walam to welcome command stars ale fengo fen sen rong be Kerr Fatou mako la le pour kan programme ol samba nyaato bi fana nga politician dole soto mi alon ko ato wannu ko naka janjunde nun jama wotumola mbera jolto mole mi alon ko nay programme jama leke ato wannu ko adiamuta dawda molka alon ne ko politicianol diamuta ano atoman no ko United Democratic Party fanan support like akumandi Wandifa Mbaye atem United Democratic Party la campaign manager in Latrikunda Sabeji constituency bara telefona mo ila public relation officer in North Bank Regional Executive Body UDP atele mi la deputy public relation officer ninkumu ila kumala mimbe o noma o place o fana babuluji Wandifa Mbaye ngatele soto jang bi Politic Kaacha follow banna salo kola ibe live le don Kerr Fatou
abaraka gaji go anga tentu ni jayimbe banku dun ko be kontona His Excellency the President of the Republic of the Gambia President Adama Barrow ba kontona His Excellency the Party Leader and Secretary General former Vice President of the Republic of the Gambia His Excellency Ala Hussein Enem Dabo ba kontona baka be Honorable Halifa Sallah kontona Honorable Mama Kande I think all other political party leaders, genuine political party leaders, maybe content.
What do you mean by genuine political party leaders?
That's my slogan. That's my slogan.
Do we have more Mialonga when genuine?
There are those that are not genuine.
Who are those people?
I wouldn't want to.
No, you can mention them. It's okay. This is Politic Kaacha and this is more mentioned now.
Yeah, I know there are those that are not genuine. They know themselves for that matter, and people knew who are genuine and who are not. Yeah, more than genuine and non-genuine.
Let's talk about politics.
You know, be content. Mbe nkaramo ba konton na kansa ko jabi ga zamma ba kondo jabi jonka may du tata ko baba ko dalilo be jakalia be silvol konton na ino be dabo kunda konton na basor ba muniru na kalifo ba konton na alma ala me be badi wol be konton na salola be badi bunko be konton na salola be signol konton na salola weskos kembuje be seri njele sam be kama lati kunda sabi ji consequence be konton na salola. From the chairman, Karamba Marina, Kajina, to the National Assembly member, Honorable Yahya Menten Sanya, and in a youth soul, Kabe Konton Salola, Kapo Alama Mabe Jarla.
Honorable Sekumarom,
Honorable Sekumarom, former National Assembly member, that could not have the consequences.
It's campaign manager. Yes. Let's talk about nga follow ita fonga koto personal Wandifa Mbaye mo jamali ya long United Democratic Party la koto, you know, party leader and mo kote ngol tara dawda ike jejele ikatara diamo la bari ikatara mol fanan jamon kan inata politiko to nyandile.
Yeah, baraka gaji go nte puka shoota nte uluta bali bukachane. This was in the 60s. I wouldn't want to waste your time that much. In the 60s, Fatou Secondary School came from 1984 to 1990. From 1990, GTTI, City and Guilds, London Institute, intermediate course, 1990 to 92, automotive technology. That pushed me to the police department. That police transport unit. I was under the commander. Then Ibunjai, former IG. 2 years later, and then in the event of the 1994 coup, I decided to leave the police voluntarily. I was not sacked, but I leave voluntarily.
Yeah,
it might take too much of your time if I want to dilate on
that. Yes, no problem.
So now police voluntarily. Then my friends were doing business. In those days, in the good old days, from the 80s to the 90s, business was very much good at the Albert Market. Near start as a Gambian with $500, you end up having a very, very, very good backup in business. So I then went to the Albert Market in 1994 to join my friends in domestic business. So for 98, 2000. But then, in the days of Yamme, I did not participate in politics. Yes. Of course, I do try in 2006. 2006, Honorable Lamin Keba Tamba Jamme, our first bid to become the National Assembly member in North Bank, Ilias consequence. I was one of his close aides. Many are on the ground. Alhamdulillah, APRC case a lot, and then eventually he won. I know when I joined politics in the days of Jammeh, I would have been like I am today, but the system in those days, if you are known, you are in a very big trouble. Because one way or the other, you know, because there's only one sentence. Yeah, of course, I would say Manhani, because there's only one sentence. Be it APRC or whatsoever, you're in trouble. You understand? So I will seek no black men. So in those days, I have a young family. Me along Nicholas family. I was telling you, I was the only breadwinner. So it came to my mind. Frankly speaking, I'm not going to participate. Tell you boy can be a good witness. I mean, Jamie, because he was surprised. The right case was I'm going back.
So we can say struggle.
Of course, very much I was, because believe that to 2015, in those days struggling, then things were, you know, a little bit difficult. So everybody have to come in here. From 2015, 2016, 2017, very much at the forefront of everything. Because being Fatou Tamba, you've been meeting I don't know a meeting at what they call it in Bikama. In those days, no mobilization.
So in 2015, doing the protocol
actively,
very well in politics.
Very well.
2016. presidential election or nata. And then what was your role? Munemela role tino.
In those days,
at the time you became UDP support.
I was supporting very much UDP.
Okay.
Yeah, because from the past Congress, bring out nata, we were on the ground. Then the last struggle at Latikunda Saviji, Karamba Marina was leading everything in those days. So until we assist here and there technically, you understand. So with the event of the first meeting, me alongo Adam Abaro, Biria Tombo, those meetings also we participated very well. KMC La Karola Kamul mobilized, Kesamba became for the first meeting. That will culminate in the coalition party selecting Barrow to the convention as the flag bearer, and then we all joined that bandwagon with that campaign and struggle. Not Banfana, we participated well, although we are here, but then Jefana and Infana, we make contacts outside, you know, the diaspora, all of the diaspora, they contributed very well. So we talk to them here and they come back role key, then, you know. The
diaspora, yeah. You can contribute back. Now let's talk about after covering cartel fighter, Ganyeda, President Barrow winter. And mo Jamal Bijele Gambian or me along with content, especially American United Democratic Party support. Nalo ebe no wale kono ga call Sudan because it are for at the stage me along ko, but at first mune mutare nite buluko ka bring President of winter. The agreement was 3 years, right? Mune mutare nite buluko anyante jila de 3 years or it is a personal belief munel to no anyante tala for 5 years. Or what were you thinking at that time? Remember a previous interview also, right?
We have different type of politicians. In my struggle in politics, I very much believe in business. My own intellectual property will enter Nyabo film bit. I want to do my work as a businessman. Bring President Barrow winter with all the coalition agreements. You understand? We were very happy and proud because we think they were going to be implemented. What was theoretically written was completely fine. It was okay for the Gambia. You understand? So what we expect was nothing more than good. We only expect the good thing was coming out of everything. And then we thought that the 3 years coalition agreement would have been honored. But by the president, because he was the main man. You allege anybody of not honoring the coalition agreement, the guy who signed the contract with the Gambian people is Adam Barrow.
But you people are not talking about that at first. Almantra would diam can first. Kabra wenta. You were saying that Allah, it was your president, Barrow, he was from you, and you were talking about the 5 years.
No, what? Nobody could deny that.
Exactly. So I just want to ask this question. Lafta nyine kala. Say, itala owned opinion. Ila all landiro at that time. It is believe before problem of Besolambe, right? I entered 5 years or 3 years. What was your belief at the time?
Fine. Until belief was President Barrow would have honored the 3 years agreement, but you have technicalities in every system. If that 3 years could not be honored, a manyana tambila 5 years reasonably will entire mobile understand. You understand? Because the constitutional mandate here is 5 years. You understand? But in fact, the system of President Barrow respected the Gambians. I was not a member of the 3 years journal who was very much advocating. I was just supporting the idea, 3 years journal. I was not an executive member. But now President Barrow with family no, and even Badala, he could have come out openly at conference commanding at Caraba Beach Hotel. You serve only water. It's not expensive. I deal all the stakeholders that true. I promised the 3 years with my partners. But due to ABC, we couldn't do it. Now, Dana Limbula 5 years mandate ban. But no, it was nothing else but throwing stones. President Barrow was only throwing stones against those men who can fight for 3 years of honor. So, until the opinion, 3 years, it was not bad. But it's possible, it couldn't be possible at that. But if the intention was there at the time of 5 years, so that we can achieve this coalition transitional arrangement that was well written, well programmed, good for the future of this country.
So, but wait a minute, you know, so it resulted, President Yala Party Olandi, problem one before that any United Democratic Party team. Feneti Mialongo, among you know, Fenty Mialongo, Momalong, Mobile along Gambia Bangkok and with that problem. And then you were in the forefront. You witness everything. Is it true that UDP left on wala sirang Is it true that he left on wala sirang You know that you were having a Congress, a Congress lesson at that time. The president Omantaji, but there are certain people, members of the United Democratic Party, will find a Mantaji Congress to Purka attend. And with the notion ko nyilwe barola kam ko dawo lafta president wala sirang wala. And then president of man lafika wuluje. What was the actual thing at that time? Mune be Kerr.
If I have a pen, I would have underlined the government nako ala sirang.
Yeah,
borrow on any sirang.
Now what let me interpret that for you to understand what I mean by ala sirang.
Very well.
Wala minti ko atlebe sirin sirang kan sign. That is what I mean by ala sirang. Ebe sirin minka right now ala sirang. Linko ebe sirin ala sirang. No.
What you no?
It doesn't interpret ko. No. It doesn't interpret ko.
This is a contract.
This is just
a for 5 years.
This is just a way of saying things.
President, I tell the sirang for 5 years.
Yeah, for 10 years
so
now.
Constitutionally, after the 5 years, you wanted it. And that's your right. Come out left ala nyame bria jame be sirinje. But ala mo jama jame kafo e be barola siran on no. Katra part of time. This siran belongs to the Gambia.
Okay, that's a way of saying things. Okay. But then it doesn't mean that quarter time siran.
Very well.
What I mean personally is at level siran right now. So but the question yeah, the question is at that time, it's a understanding because if I'm be more you know everything about it. What was the problem? Is it that Dabon UDP left on was Sirang or La Balanta and the problem came because more Jamale Walefo? Or what happened? It a munelong.
Hayalong Fion Gajigo, Niba Fola, Kundi Misalo Kubala, even Islam I Tunku Lesson. Politics at Tunku Lesson, democratization at Tunku Lesson, political party. I think in principle I can operate well. Do you understand? UDP as a party supported Alama Baro 100%. Those of the UDP, including Mr. Dabo, was at the forefront of those supporting President Barrow para President succeed. Mr. Dabo was at the forefront of that. Every Gambian is witness to that. I do it tirelessly. And I was in during our tenure as foreign minister, Abatata Bake. From prisons. I'm unfair enjoy just to make sure that the president succeeds. Fine, thank you. That is different from a political party. So the President Barola coalition agreement was 3 years. Nothing to do with UDP. But when we come to the United Democratic Party, many President Barola select as flag bearer. Again, another Congress come. What Congress need will be determined by the party's principles and democratic guidance. At that juncture, everybody have the right to run for that position. Then, if President Barrow and his camp, as a crime, that there's somebody in the UDP who wanted to be a flag bearer, in those days, being a stakeholder, I was part of that Congress. You understand? Well, during the course of the Congress, I understand. But you President Barrow Nala Kuru, they went very much against that. Because if somebody in the inside, especially during the time of the Congress, they wanted to split the party. You understand? They have their own choice.
They wanted to split party.
Exactly. They have their own choice of members be selected in national executive and whatsoever. You understand? So don't get it wrong. Those many are legally, as according to democratic principle, they uphold the principle of the party. Could go against you. And that doesn't mean they are going against you. Momo Kobe UDP Farad.
But is it true that Alfana Malavi, Ali sideline when they came and they were members? Is it
sideline
true? Who? Barola camp, Ale mil suspect ko Nil Bada Barola.
You imagine ever since those days you have a camp called Barola camp, which would not have happened. President Barrow a Democrat must understand as to what the trend is and what UDP is. You understand? President Barrow would know better how to play his card. Now have to the next flag bearer. Manafakansa. There's a way to do that. You have the central committee of the party. But all the UDP long katamita. Manafakansa. Alausen was the party leader. He was not controlling everything. He was just a party leader. But I would say, President Barole Malo Agenta la Catral Pillar and Yamin, this are for no Yami. You understand? Because he can't remember what I was a stakeholder, no fight jelly. And almost everybody in the Congress went against that. We didn't want that at that time. Why would you want to split the party? Why do you want to split the party? The president was the president. He would have been versatile enough. You know, maybe now actually I'm going to animal become killing. Can you be UDP penetrate la no nyami? Because more be alone ko Usenu and Mankala dying dreamed to become the party the flag bearer. No. No,
what do you mean by that? Because that was the flag bearer at the Kabri. Flag bearer. That was
the problem. Was to have a better government led by UDP. Knowing very much UDP, Nanyome Bela Proka Banco develop was okay. So even ni Hakilo Bakal during the foreign ministry, and you be a vice president in my Bondi follow. I can't follow interview to loco. I am not I am not Kafangale County Yadi.
No, Malo, you left him for so I actually don't know.
I am not desperate to be the president of the Republic of this country.
But you have a lot of people in United Democratic Party. But you cut them all. What? Yeah, but.
Well, I know democracy and a principle slam. If in the event Alhaji Hussein was not desperate at all to be the flag bearer, but the Central Committee, the National Congress, the grassroots of the party, and in fact, let's say 95% of the party wanted to see him as the flag bearer. He's a human being. He's a human being.
Yeah, people wanted him to lead
to be there. He has to be there.
Has to be there. Yes, though I agreed with that 100%. Now, Congress Ninkirana Kabring NPP la party olondi. Barrow, President Barrow, ala party on the NPP. Do you think Nial affect in any way? Because all party already echo during the Congress after party in split la wala mkatala. But covering party oloda kamtala ko atala before that Barrow youth movement naral and others akamtala ko party talatal already. Do you think that Barrow la party ola law at that time a lot of people ngal interview including you echo Hani Barrow a party olondi it wouldn't affect the United Democratic Party?
And it did not.
It did.
It didn't. You've seen it didn't.
How?
All signs are there, records are there, at the scenario in Setiko. UDP bring Adama Barrow NPP Londi. The power of UDP among diminishes. In fact, it increases. It increases. But coming for if you go back up to the Barrow,
I want us to talk. You base it on facts. Understand
because here one based on facts. Because Ninko, although before the emergence of NPP, we won a lot of councillors together with Barrow. We won a lot of MPs. Because those are records men and together. We won almost all the administrative areas. Very well. But then,
I understand. There was no problem. That was you way with the president.
NPP final law. All the regions of this country, KMC, West Coast, Memo Powerhouse of this country, North Bank, LRA, URA, Sierra, anywhere, I told Jonathan Funka statistically, I'll balance le. UDP ni NPP we are always more than them on neck and neck. From 2018, 2019, 2020, for 2021, beyond reasonable doubt, any analyst, any political analyst would always think beyond reasonable doubt that no way UDP boy.
Survey minkira. No, malo yo bondi munta, but survey minkira. You know, for second, third, ibe atandile ko NPP la win.
By one.
There is no survey na minje mialongo. Yes, Sepras.
Sepras are survey ngajele. Yeah, but an incumbent president. Me alongo he went against a particular political party. After he had to rate how many percent? He had to rate 20%. Can I remember? But is the powerful party. Fine. What was saying?
No, I just bring that part. Puruka itandila ko, survey atandila ko. Okay, NPP will win. But the question was, NPP la law for United Democratic Party affect. Iko ama affect.
Well, no,
right? So I want to know munati na iko ama
ya yala muna na ko ama affect then be patio gelale koma jitala problem basota move no but quand même foi it from même manque any.
But there is a problem that you not win the presidential election.
Fine, thank you. Yellow Bay is a very long story. Yellow, not winning a presidential election does not mean that the party is not powerful. There are
no, I'm not saying the party is not powerful.
Fine,
the question is for NPP a problem will create United Democratic Party, Gabriela Party of four. Exactly.
Yellow, in any way, there's no political party me along with Rip Sotola. We need them. You need everybody. Political party Sotola, even Adam Abaro. We need him now the UDP. So now a Rifke and you model party technically we won't allow it. But in the damage
so you accept that yes, there was a problem created.
What is nature? What is nature?
That's what I want you to accept.
I won't accept the problem created and definitely near UDP currency from 1994. UDP assembled in 2018, 2019, 2022 could not be compared to any other political party in this country. Okay. So what the NPP law for it will enforce the energy of this party. Can you see that?
But it creates a lot of problems also for the party.
No doubt. No
I'll not for party or loader. Including you, right? You go NPP loader, but among the party to me along there was a statement me along a lot of people said this. Okay. Not for 2021 presidential election. Campaign keta United Democratic Party a 5-point agenda fintin. Mojamal their support that this is a very good 5-point agenda and definitely are really and mojamal fanang bijele mi alonko karanne. What went wrong itamira? Munem problem oti nung with that 5-point agenda ale banko be yai and everything everyone was talking but UDP man now win.
This is a learning point for every Gambian, not only UDP. Gajigo, Ntolo as Gambians, in the days of Sadao, Animbala, Aninkapaja, Umpanyolu, Jesse Fanyolu, they are gone. President Jammeh also come as a second republic. Today, most of his politicians are not acting anymore. Until we are acting as young as we are, maybe we are almost below 50 or after 50. We're thinking of this country, the young people, the affairs of this country. You understand? So say, ning ye political situation la kata tanya la me alonko ani toro na ni ko ya warata. Woto we mengi ninka wolem Gambian ko nyanta na ko la banko bu katama ku nyadi. Amanje ko to ndama nyata ben kino do mala jang ndi manuel bota jang nintol bota jang ndi manuel le tora hani UDP 5-point agenda was the best agenda. It was the best civilized way of politics. It was the truth. It was the way out to Trukan Banco Bondi Abebata Menkono. NPP mang agenda wafi. But just because it will be government machinery, it will be Mansa Kundale, they are the incumbent, institutionally independent. In Yapita institutional kamea lonko. Ntolfanga ya jame toku ya walaja na kila walaja. I don't know where the incumbency use. I Mansa Kundala state machinery, state gas well, a motolu, everything. It is civil service alone abenyame. A director general. Me alonko kafa Gambia director general. Yalne mobe motiolti. A headmaster motiolem. You know, a senior civil servant somewhere motiolem. Ya be threatened. They only have to subscribe to NPP or hereby. It's the NPP meeting on that. No, let me come.
Okay, no problem. You can.
This was the pattern of politics. It was the pattern of politics. Me alonko NPP menchika. Aning nka state must remember. Aning it came to light now. Kotonya there were serious malpractices, election malpractices. Me alonko keteja well before the cattle fire.
Yeah, UDP UDP said that.
But it came to light now. It came to light now. Evidence I attended from presidential, not a parliamentary. From presidential,
not parliamentary. What do you mean now? Let me ask this question.
Agenda. Our agenda was the best agenda that the 200-something thousand Gambians made to call a cat upon your moile. You had a banco samanola, but it be B July 2022 moment be kato for NPP regretly ya lonko tonya they did not vote on agenda. They only vote on certain sentiments. Many alonko ametol samba manimpango samba. They've seen that.
Now, left me establish like allegation only. Me alonko.
Don't tell me allegation.
You have already alleged. No, left you evident than that. Say.
Come on.
Mune mila evident go ye mole threatening ko you have to support NPP.
You know what
are
they
evident?
Ini alatema.
No,
I'm coming on. Ina tema director juma bita jone UDP wala mama kandela GDC Gambia.
Yeah, but it's their choice, ni after join.
No, well, you are telling me that. Yeah, okay.
It's a choice.
As journalists, you have to be fair.
No, it's a choice.
You
can be a director general.
You very
no. You can be a director.
Very much know a school headmaster in the Gambia. Niwa mama can receive in Jimara. You know that.
No, but that is not right. Okay.
It's not right.
Yes, it's not.
But I stand up.
Why will you sack the person?
That's what they did.
No, say until after minna. Evident dinna, you more me along ko ya threaten ko you have to support NPP. Do you have any evidence?
Haven't you heard of stories at the Gambia?
No, not heard of stories. I'm telling you to give me proofs, facts. That okay, this is.
If you tell me, give me evidences. What I'm just trying to tell you is, it's an open secret. I will not even bother to give you any evidence.
No, but yeah, but I don't think
if this is the type of politics me along ko anyente discourse plan to la samay.
Evident di pour mole along ko be fakam. We can proceed on what you are saying. But evident
are you at the court of law?
No, we are not. No. We are not. We are not at the court of law. But we are talking to people and Gambia. No. I don't know. Now.
I jamme kelendi wala jam ko amanso mol ye patrol support adiate nyami ni ake ke bay do kudlare.
Ha ya jamme.
Adama Barrow ye wala propagate anala molu.
Okay, let me
tell you.
Let me just come.
Nimbe support.
Let me come.
Nimbe UDP support la mama bolalbe NPP deso wani meneti sa to do jaye wuraja
ya jameta was open secret because TRRC
the case of a
just let me come
the case of a prison officer
TRRC
do you forget the case of a prison officer in Brikama
unless you explain I cannot remember
UDP sa to do ya bay one boja
me
a UDP sa to do ya bay from the prison service
yeah but that is not lawful.
But does the NPP tell you why?
No, I don't have any evidence of that. But then I know that it's not lawful for NPP, UDP, or GDC le dung. It's not ethical. Pruka ke la doko. What I'm saying is a civil servant. Me alonko. Abe doko la right, like a headmaster or director ani momo. Where ya threaten ko nimang NPP support. You know, we are going to sack you on Beijing Kelelale. Do you have any evidence? If you don't have
verbal threats,
okay, tell me. Give me an example.
Nilo de kumatako. Momo belna mansakunda nimena agenda support I take you out. Momo belna mansakunda nimena agenda support. They buy that. Nimena agenda support they buy that. Anulo agenda. It's tonalo ko.
That is the government agenda. It's different from NPP's agenda, right?
Political party agenda. And do not make a logo. If agenda make claim, I make a political government agenda, political party agenda. Civil servant to be play. They are not stupid. They are not fools. If they are not the need to go people are UDP normal. Well, they go people are Mama Kande normal. Nimu custom upset the Bebala. Nim police upset the Bebala. The case of Mr. Kande, who is now National Assembly member at Busumbala, Mohamed Kande, a police superintendent who acted just fairly enough. Operation happens, and that operation went very much against some people. When operation member Lemuti, he stand to correct it. Wow, what happened? Yeah, somebody in orderly room as the police officer. Today, he's a National Assembly member of Busumbala consequence. You've seen all these things.
That was an example. Now, ngana for presidential election Minkera 2021. Apart from what you echo your mall threaten, according to your statement, that you threaten people. What are the other reasons apart from threatening civil servants?
Informational disseminate. In fact, there's an institution, I'm going to mention them today, if they can get me in records.
Okay.
That is the National Council for Civic Education. They are joking with the taxpayers' money. Ibi fiaka na kodon. National Council for Civic Education. Ndole political campaign, même baby Kerr. Why are they keeping quiet? Huh? And they're taking out because don't na kodola.
But itata nuntola.
Itata tola kamule fomole. Muna ne buka fomole ko kuma mi fale fani ala manga tonya.
Kuma juma.
Why didn't they go against them by force? Who claim kafoko nyimpati kari nasi di jabal bailan that is wrong. When man ke banku kan.
Dembo made that statement few days before.
Parliament was Samuel National Council of Civic Education Entrepreneur circular. Catholic, this is not civilized. This is not what we are propagating. You know, there's no political party in the Gambia member more violent than Niganet. These are things that we expect from them. You know, and in can do them for why didn't they stand up to people's right? Many are civil servants or the right to propagate like a political. You know, folk are moving down, and she can't fight it, now by fight. Folk cannot openly present agenda support. But then there are realities. In Yanta Kadiamule Kafuko near Sugero Samana Lafai. Nina India La Bang. A little agenda Lamoy and all that. But you will take carefully kind of as to not to alter anything mere along the kind of conning, you know. And this Ulanko Bankola Kuo, Agenda Mira. These are the institutions when I the platform or Landila, Plato Sama told Dindigon, Nalia Party Londijang. Is it come UK, Labour Party Benjamin, Conservative Party Benjamin, something like that.
Alinda Ubla Diamo, don't think a Diamo, Mampa.
That's
an example. It's an example. It's an example. Say, Ngana parliamentary election order. Itelam Lati Kundala campaign manager. To be honest, a lot of people, including myself, thought Segumaram Bewinal. What did you do as a campaign? Because I'm Lati Kunda Sabila campaign manager. He campaigned Yaya Menteng Sanya, right? What strategy do you use? Imami used during the presidential election to win Segumaram?
One thing is clear. Go back to the records. Ngamenuf, Aninga Kachalmenke King FM. That I was 101,000% sure that Sekumaro was going to lose. He was going to lose because new parliamentary election, the general picture of the presidential election, I want a foodie. I'm living in the grassroots, in the community. I'm living at markets. I'm a cabinet minister. There are Gambian call come and Balu. And even men Mirakang. And in Gambia Silal. When immediately after the presidential election, 1, 2, 3 months of parliamentary election, it was going to be bad for MPP. Very bad. In fact, Ningata UDP, the regional executive member inland, not bank, LRR, CRR, Ningata, Iman discourage no of certain Kumakul men for no. For what they sit and Yamanu. Then we would have had more than 30 seats in this house or more. But Menketa, that's the West Coast to the came downwards. And it was a very big tide, and it had doko kenola pruko be manage at that time. Because Meneketa, Seku Fongo is not a old man politician. I didn't know them saying on the Malo. President Barola Ganyoni, Fomola fiber. For Ginola fiber, for a cut of fine yarding. You call out the Savage 35,000 votes, cut of the fight again. You call President Barrow 15,000. You call UDP 13,000. You call Mama Kande 4,000. Near saying you can almost at something thousand votes. Then you got the forward after 1 month, it does not exist here. It's not there. They know better.
I see that.
They know better. Well, they know better. I'm not even accusing IC, but they know better.
But I see that. I see that for so.
Ngalo nyadile. Nko. Faji kunda. Ibo naka abuko. Faji kunda abuko. Lati kunda sabiji ward. Another markets. We have only 2 markets. We have a population ka gather dami. That is Faji kunda. Tikunda market. And abuko la mini market. I need a very small market at Fajikunda. The rest residential. You understand? Not you understand the core. We general 10 from printer brinja progress course. Ko ye mo jama me register 1. Many along ko register to 20 account. Wole anoko Adam and men promise ani NPP ma deliver. What a kind of file ko Adam debito. What happened? They either vote for a better candidate. Me alon ko any other political party balon dina kato fa se ko maroy. No lon.
To mo do foga elenu.
Kendeke ndeka bolu marché wala kon. Kendeke. Mo men ko they are not legible, illegible. They are not eligible. Man for alkafa eligible. They are
eman silo sotoka carte oso.
Mais man nyana sotoka. Wole carte oso le ya presidential. Ni on be nyokane ko tike ngaji ko wol be campagne ne ko ñu ne ko mom be fonto le to nyante. Wala tinna ni tata any police station. Presiding officer kam buso le trabu. Carte be fara nga kon. At this time at 4 o'clock sita imam moje. Almost 875 token kata presiding officer bulu 375 ka fay. Where is the 600?
Yeah, but that is parliamentary election. No, parliamentary election or the Gambian. Parliamentary election more findi carte.
There's a way. You understand? Yalo Malafi. Probably these are top secrets men don't control. We gather them. We don't want to.
No, you can say.
No, Malafi will be Wandifa.
No, it's right. But I understand the parliamentary election.
Yeah, more Wandina Mahmuda. Como Mahmuda. Wala Flakunda. Wale Wandina Kubalko. Yena Minister Latikunda Sad.
So what can this election on?
What can I say button? Member president of the Mampai. Member sitting Kubalko, one time to the Kanaka Kanto president parliamentary. How are you to give? I don't know if I'm going to go by 125. You can't go UDP, but I have UDP better. You can't go UDP, say travel, but I have a travel to come to UDP. What is that? When the people give them their back. That is one. That's one. No, no, Seku. Nkai Seku. Not by King FM. I don't know about 15,000 on my yamo during the presidential election. The tell me 5,000 from BJ is not true. It's Ajela. You know, see. But Seku, Ama long. Many are support. Our core supporters. During our last 3 years, Black Cost Capital Kata NPP. Seku Kumon Fasiata. I manya menka warata. In fact, media don't know. There are those media they are so close to the system. Well, they plainly told me we are going to vote for a candidate. But the fact of the matter is, we presented the best. NPP. Of course. They voted for us. Not because of UDP. We presented the best candidate. We presented the best candidate. What na fun? To the entire people of Latikunda Sabi consequence ngal tentu ngal jayi nal bela moy kan abuko ngal tentu ngal jayi Fajikunda ngal tentu ngal jayi Latikunda ngal tentu ngal jayi amobe irrespective of the UDP or whatsoever.
Okay.
Because during our selection of candidates, we make sure we presented the best commodity, the best merchandise. That is according to you.
Now, what is your opinion that Molba Fogan okay saying presidential election or tambitale? Parliamentary election or tambitale, right? Election o next year iko mole reconcile. What is your opinion of Puru Baron in Daboy reconcile? Mune metal opinion to you.
Okay, you know reconciliation abroad tele. More ka reconcile. Muna Gambia mo man kido sika nyoka. That will embaro man kele. They are not warring factions. They are not rebel groups. These are people coming from. They are not democracy. Will write the bill as according to the principle. Pour be banko yini. O democracy will write the Adam Barrow pour kamol bitri. Ka fonction political party. What democracy killing. So what democracy will write the government fund to support the Democratic Party and any other political party. Adam maybe meant to one thing in them. They all sell their agendas. In fact, we sell the best of agenda. You know, the cruel agenda was campaigned by NPP, which unfortunately came to light today. So then, that all your political statement was the Male Tambita UDP ni NPP tema. Well, answer for President Barrow in particular. And in His Excellency,
do you have any problem in Dabo going and meeting the president, or the president coming Purka Dabo and for Dani Kilinti?
But I'm telling you that these are not warring rebel factions. No,
but we have now you didn't call Mwele Kono reconciliation. They are not going into that. For
the country is a process. I'm not here speaking on behalf of UDP. Be careful on this particular statement.
No, I am. Yes, on this particular statement.
On this particular statement.
Remember, your own opinion. Okay, go ahead.
Do you understand? The country is a process. Sadona reconciled with Gaba Jampa, who were dead enemies. Sadona reconciled with whoever, who can I say again? Nintarukom, I remember, I know all of them. This was days when we are not even born. Or if you were, we are not born. If I was born, I was young. Motherfucker, understand? Huh? Good. Political taman. B, to the better interest of this country. The ambition of Hussein Dabo is to make sure Gambia becomes the best country in the world. Probably the ambition of Adama Barrow is that, but then the know-how is not there because that come to light. At the president, he couldn't deliver to the expectation of Gambians. No, Hussein was not the president. Or to be in Sapoko, Hussein Nanganio, and we got him back. Adama Ninganio Bala, Keronia Amakeno. What to Pulko Gambia, ni President Barrow Olive Brantley, Koalinga Kafunyoma, Mavanga Kafunyoma Patriot Yapi. Raila Odinga today is in good terms with Uhuru Kenyatta. Raila Odinga. So,
in short, you don't have any problem with the reconciliation?
I do not have any problem with if His Excellency Alhaji Hussein being so macho as I know him to be. Yajeleko, it deemed fit to say something with President Barrow. Why not let him go ahead for the betterment of this country?
Do you think politically UDP favor pour reconcile? Politically?
There is nothing that could be a political suicide to UDP. UDP is in the heart and minds of Gambian people. And the ambition of UDP is to develop this country. And to make sure that we are one, the Gambia becomes a nation. Not a nation in a nation. You understand?
Okay, all right. So is it true that here campaign Koro Domale bring there was a presidential election time or did campaign Koro Domale? Is that true? Yeah, these allegations more is that true?
You go during what time?
The presidential election.
During presidential?
Yes.
Parliamentary presidential.
Okay, both. Let me just say both. The parliamentary election and the presidential election. Yeah.
Anyway, thank God. During the parliamentary election, I was alleviated to the top. I was working with the Lord Mayor, the National Organizing Secretary of the UDP. So thank God during the presidential election, I was not a link man to the Latikunda Sabi consequence. I was not even moving cars. I was not giving any logistic arrangements. All those were done by the young staffs there. I was not.
So what about the presidential election?
No, the parliamentary. Say the parliamentary.
The parliamentary.
I'll tell you the presidential. To set the record straight, during the presidential election, Wandifa Mbaye was working with the Lord Mayor of KMC, Taliban Mabenshoda, as the National Organizing Secretary of UDP.
But did you take any money that is not yours?
No, I didn't. That's why I tell you, I didn't at the level of Tukuna Sabi, and even at the national level. You would have had it from them.
What about the parliamentary election?
The parliamentary election, in fact, we didn't have funds.
Oh, you would, of course, did.
Well, God at the
how were you campaigning without funds?
Fine, interesting enough. That is it. We didn't have funds. We didn't have. The party didn't give us.
People are telling me that if I had no Korosi in the Latrikunda.
No,
so Kodijumala.
It's not even there. Well, I don't go Kodijumala. Well, I don't go. You want to set it.
But you are also smiling about it.
No, I saw that. I smile. I generally put the mayor from we didn't have a campaign fund for Latikunda Sabiji consequence. In fact, all the consequence. You know what the party did? The party paid for the Ikamenjo at the IEC. That's $5,000. And they did the MP directly 23,000. I found out of pocket money directly. I was not called as campaign manager. The chairman was not called. None of us was called.
All right, thank you very much. So straight away, we send out a lembe line on 2035488. Nibe Gambia Bantala. Ici Gambia la code la faji +220-2035-488 +220-2035-488 +220-2035-488. Technician will be number in screen out 2035-488. But Nibe Gambia Jang is called Keno direct 2035-488 2035-488 2035-488. So Mbafala Mwebeko isi Kerr to support with the stall Mialonko style mi alon ko ebe commensol bala nale commensol bala jibe do ebe stage la ji wolem loloti alba jela je so nale lolo sen mole drong abe Kerr support la le pour ka interesting programme jamal pour que of course pour ka dial andum be tenten le pour ka programme jama baldi alla molu mi alon ko wolle ka Kerr noma wolle ka Kerr noma so wala 2035 488 2035 momo be Gambia bantala si court no bagnel lafaje alkana nyina ka style sen Kerr style nyil be jele lolo wobe mako la bakele pour kan programme lafa pour kan programme lafa pour ka ku jamal bi jele mi alon komba lafa no pour ka dialla mol mi alon ko walla ka Kerr noma wati so wala ninga kola sodo rek me ning kola sol bitale milbe Gambia jang ani milbe Gambia bantala 2035 488 2035 488 2035 488 kala kilo blandiko official itolle nyim programme fasa ka sembentu andi itolle blodum nyim programme ko do ko ngafo nyamen don jannin kola sol bina alkana nyina ka style sen Kerr nyimbe of course am Kerr support lale na ñimbe Kerr support lale na programme ol mi alon kombe wolle nati lale ka lafa pour kol si diano nyame so wala mbena force call tala line noto I think from Germany I don't know hello
assalamu alaikum
alaikum salam to dung ani be ko dala mun to nam
Madi Kintelam be call ke kan Switzerland le Mr. Mbaye kontan na bake
abe
la programme over there
thank you very much
yo atondi mbaten pela mbaja la kuma kan wala email sene andi ya nyinin ka dol la fam wol ayol dol tasandi enne komen a foynya ma be media ta to dol sen kan no la nyuli barona la mole sunyaro men ga nin head of the civil servants ol mel yalo ye baro ma ko ye campaign ka presidential election wato atol dol fono le jam platform to bari isi samplotano alkalol ni sefol ni governor be baro ma ko pour ka campaign o chai
okay
comme Mr. Mbaye katamel da fo atol dol fono le platform o jam bari hani journalist o Gambia mol be alona ko momel yale be civil servant sol le moti be head of civil servant be fretale be chilentale pour nyin kamala ni man campaign ke baro e be fole la place ola
okay
wol mo kuleti me alon wol tamata le carte fo mantani tilimo la sa fo no wala nyama drom bari mbaten la bag Mr. Mbaye be content na ba
thank you very much Kintajula thank you
thank you very much from Switzerland thank you very much ela kumandirola thank you very much okay all right I think I can last call it because man call do so I think she doesn't know Jana, right? Because what of Fanam Bandale minute will damal to right? We have only 5 minutes to go. Ebe Sarla Manela.
First of all, Mbe Sarla Manela, well, Mbe Honorable Yahya Menten Sanga, Mba Tentula Baka Kajai, have been living up to expectation. Because at least Multimea Lonko bring back Tombon now. We were not biased.
Okay.
And then we wanted the best for the country.
Hello?
Yeah, sorry. Hello?
Hello, Wandifa Mbaye.
Yes, Enembara.
Enembara. I'm telling you from Sweden.
Okay, you're welcome.
Ibrahim.
Ibrahim, okay.
Wandifa kontona bake.
Abe Maiga.
Ala kuma ko nyiata, abe yata. Bon di kamen fo amon ko di domo bi bi ko le ko la kan. La ko dam man di fa am mo la ko di domo.
Mo ko di
domo. Ba ko ha, jo le ko kuma sifa fa tek. Woni fa le du ko la ti kundale. Anu kontanta ko la ye minke.
Era bara la ti kundale.
Dole ndebo la ti kundale, mo la ti kundale ti dolon.
Okay.
Maybe fa mo keta marso la ti kundale sabi.
Yeah, no. Thank you very much. Thank you.
So woni fa ka balu atalo la. And tomorrow UDP ko ndol ka minke jang nga mo ko so kono. Tomorrow ngaje ite la do ko anyata le ibo ko kika. pati lo ngani yola se ko no duma nga fu ko ntele ngani nyina nyeso nyina make pati ko do pati dal dépense o bije bar mol bije to modo nga mol ko len ko o te kinga ta flati ta sabati nga mol ko le duma nga fu ko to nyata nyalbe do ko minal ka kala dimbal bije la ko bije to amake pati lo place o no na ta ko kele ba ni mol fan na sai ko de la ila kata ko be min kata kan nga jele ko kari nyanda solo nyina la dimbal pra gina so dambe ngal na batane bije so manke comme pati la koldo mo e mo fen koldo mo pati la min da pati la e rebi ta usin dabo ya ko bondi je yudi manke o pati mo mo ko do so mo le ke ngani o bondi ya bondi comme bijane kay anga ko do man bondi ngaji mo la mi yalon ko ibe do ko la pati ole ani buke je man salary soto e yana san nga di ke banku do ko kam bara manke ay mo lo ko dilata yi do ko mi ke la te kunda presse ko moro bondi je se ko moro na tan la ko mo be ko antuli ci ko na tan Wandifa edo ko minga ala ma ale jwala.
Thank you very much.
Ala la kula ala mala ali ni ose wondi nyamen to ni go ambe si mo lo kula.
Sorry, thank you. Thank you.
Na ko be kata nyile na ko.
Thank you very much. Tayo. Abarka bage tayo.
Ngo, tati ko do ko fana nyata. E be do ko mi na muta ja bambam.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
You are sure.
Thank you very much.
Adulla fi si fala jela mo an mo barama ke paniki loval mi alon ko tol nyeko do dile yebori karala.
Yeah.
So
thank you very much. Abarka bage, thank you very much. Yeah, Abarka, thank you very much. Ngala call appreciate bage. Unfortunately, temo bandele fere. Yeah, ibe saraka no already. But nyewe senandi la ko man kododo mo. La ko nankol aka man kododo mo alati. Yeah.
I have one philosophy. One uncle, probably you don't know, maybe you are just starting to know. You know me long ago.
Yeah.
Here's a politician who might not kind of be interested in any political position, even when you come to government. You understand? They believe to back. I want to be independent. Take a balloon, independent intellectual property. Well, business. You understand?
Yeah.
Nka business ke kambolu. Nga dinge te flangol bekara ndi wala. You understand? So na bitika ndingo bembulu. I'm going to the market every day, working tirelessly. Kaje ko na suto doate nyaaw ngam fambalu ndi o nyama. You understand? So love thing in the komi. If you want to be very independent, kamasa kunda kendo di molula. Ibu kata politician no make dogo kakodo tebulu. Wala yemo ke minister di be fani afola. Ite banko London la siloka. So these are issues many along. I'm very much concerned of that fact. Because one politician in Senegal, Fatou, the mayor of Dakar, in Anaka, why is he so close to Ablaye Wade? Very close to Ablaye Wade. Ablaye Wade mobile drop. Fatou becomes his very close aide. Because you know why? Ablaye Wade, Fatou get his own money. He does not very much care about the money of the party. So like he became so close to Ablaye Wade.
Yeah.
So I'm advising all my fellow politicians. If anybody has something to do, remember to develop you know politics as a career. Isi party o mako ye banko mako ye la candidate mako. You understand? So by the way, wala nan ko bring the candidate in Latikunda Savage constituency. We are very independent and careful. We wanted to make sure we have the best candidate for the people, not for Latikunda but for Gambia.
For Gambia, yeah.
So bring a way, a vet, beyond reasonable doubt. Yaya Sanyam becomes the best.
The best.
He has the edge over the others. Who are also very good as well.
The best for you people at the time.
For my people at the time.
Thank you very much. There is no time.
You understand?
I start Nyame.
I start Nyame as a continue. As a the ministers and in the government and any other guy. Yaya is not an enemy. Yaya is a very nice guy. Come on, do kunya need to call ethics me yemeninka. Akole tamandi. But he's not going against any individual. They are all brothers and sisters, intelligent and Gambian. Let them work together.
Thank you very much. Ngarele Soronu Jambi, of course, Arelem campaign manager for United Democratic Party in Latikunda Sabiji constituency. Nakebalam, you know, bika in Ngabalo Kandindile the one. But no more. Next time, Nina Rambe air conditioner on Malela. Because this time, right? But then, get into get you know, it's long time since Senegal.
Gajigo, you are doing well. We thank you very much.
Thank you.
And wish you the best.
Thank you very much.
You are those men along with Duak and Pusa multimedia house responsible.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Always thinking of that, huh?
Thank you very much. Mkondanda bakele la nala ka futa Kerr Fatou janga molbe tentu ke je bake melka Politic Kaacha noma talata wa talata altente alkana nyina ka Kerr Fatou ka style sen Kerr Fatou nale style sen rong albentel fanan business all support lale na kolbe minki ka albas support lale puraita nyato nyame official tendige je bake ka jim programme of fasaka sembentu endi na technician ol be Charles Elvis Ngom yes nga tindu ka je baga atelem ga la boss di Fat Silla ani mol milbe mi alon ko be technical side sirewol ngebe tindu ke je baga me murana le ni ala kiti tala talata nala be kala wolti alnal badi malem nte buba gaje go wassalam.
Your days of you have insufficient funds in your account are finally over.
The Colorado credit just reached an unbeatable level, raising the bar way beyond reach. With your new Colorado credit, you can continue your conversations with your loved ones with zero credit.
With your new Colorado credit, you can borrow credit to activate or purchase data, make calls, SMS Express, and the phone ring service.
Call or SMS 152 to get your Colorado credit and activate the service of your choice.
Where AfriCell goes, nobody dares to follow.
Agada.
Mbijan aganya.
Albaka.
Mbaka important.
Yo, nga transfer la sto.
Ya transfer la sto.
Ha, code nyenje.
Okay. What's Nsila ID soto.
Sa soto. Sorry. Agada.
Mbijan bro.
Albaka.
Mbaka.
Bara alla service o tariya. Mbare ki janna nun kunu bara tariya.
Jannom yona forest de bureau. Gambia tonkon na no mbari ya bere. Birim koyna fo kato
bari si kodo kino kato nim fo bolong labe
56 branches mola sota Gambia ja Gambia kono ani Gambia bantala bankol nko kodo kiya bele kodo sifa fo falindiro fo nyaadi lafta même na kodi to poto nim kodi maraw jannom number 1 ti nyonta andum fana nata anoda enterprise sotale wolam nyindi ko domorol fana kol fana be firale de dadi man domorol dir fana beteat Gambia dawda yalo ngam fa kendol sotale je
wo moyo diat
apelenta
baraka ni ma lafta nyelan kendol e bina
yalo bu kanila ko la baraka ba
yalo ndel ciosano lo
baraka
bari biwo ken kontan batale bari inatal pour kan bullo ko jibe
ito kontan tale makura bari ala yalonte man kontan de makura kana nyina ko teninte belbe tuba dudula kilimoto
o moto nyalti kay
ngokko di baka to ngoki nan jang pour yena dula dada ni tata na dula to makura ala yalon njuso malla ama hani futa dula to dula tin anu birite loro commencé woni bitema ama hani me
no ama me to nyalom
ke bara fonye mune muy la kulloti
ndela kullu balu woldi
baluo way fo baluo ko loro fanankele
ikal loro fanankele
nyen kunna soniata ta www.baluo.com anim baluo isela bulloran jorangol be sang anila kudula asatare mambata jorangol membu ko sementol kenyo babarol nil peruol woni nga nyon jamal ta baluo.com yen jorangol be sang ila dinkira bado adungite batala je anim baluo ifangole marate la kudula